present the urgent messages given to Veronica Lucan by the Blessed Mother and our Lord Jesus Christ at Our Lady of the Roses Shrine, Bayside, New York. At the heart of the Bayside story is Veronica Lucan. She is the seer of Our Lady of the Roses, Mary Help of Mothers Shrine, whom the Eternal Father has chosen to bring his messages to the world. Veronica is a voice box for heaven, whose mission is to repeat verbatim the messages given through her by our Lord and Our Lady. In 1968, Saint Teresa, the Little Flower, appeared to Veronica in her home, giving her poems and sacred writings by dictation. This paved the way for Our Lady's first appearance to Veronica on April 7, 1970. The Blessed Mother informed Veronica that she would appear on the grounds of St. Robert Bellamine's Catholic Church in Bayside on June 18, 1970. The Blessed Mother requested that vigils of prayer and processions be held on all the great Catholic feast days. Our Lady requested that a shrine and basilica be erected on this, her chosen sacred site, which she has titled Our Lady of the Roses, Mary Help of Mothers. These vigils of prayer have continued since 1970 at Our Lady's request. The vigils have temporarily been relocated to the Vatican Pavilion site in Flushing Meadows Park, Queens, New York. On October 2, 1989, Jesus and the Blessed Mother appeared to Veronica. Here now is the actual recording of Jesus speaking through Veronica during the Rosary Vigil of the Guardian Angels and Saint Teresa.
My child and my children, and especially you, my child, Veronica, I call you here this evening, though I am fully aware of your disabilities. However, it will be not necessary to hear all about you, my child. Be it sufficient that you can bring my message to the world. Now, this, my child, will bring much consternation from the clergy. Look upwards, my child, and tell the world what you see. I see the picture of Jacinta, 1972. And what is in this picture, my child? Repeat. I see the letters very heavily penciled over by Jacinta when she wrote this message. It says, one part of the message, there are 5 parts to the Jacinta 1972 picture, but one part says A, C, into, I-N-T-O, Mitras, 1972. Repeat that well, my child. Antichrist, into Mitras, 1972. That, my child, I know you were much affrighted at that message when you first received it from Jacinta several years ago. But nothing that we give you is to remain hidden. It is necessary for the battle ahead. Be it known to all men upon earth that the Antichrist has entered now among you. Be it known to our bishops and cardinals. I do not include Pope John Paul II at this time because he is under the domination of his bishops and cardinals. I look upon my church at this time and I find gross errors. I tell you now, O bishops and cardinals of the world, my church shall not be defaced You shall not defame my name. I will allow this to continue but for a short time. If you do not acknowledge me properly before the world, I assure you I will not acknowledge you before the Father, and you will not have eternal rest with my Father in heaven. My child and my children, we have looked upon the world now and find that we are fast approaching the latter days. This will be a time of toil for all. Those who will work with me shall be called now disciples of the latter days. Already, my children, you have gathered for some time. You all know who I am speaking to at this time. I say again, all those who have been picked from among our vineyard of souls upon earth to come forward as disciples in the latter days, to defend the faith, to remain faithful and true under siege, shall gain heaven and immortal life. You will find life everlasting with the Father. However, I acknowledge the fact that, my child, I have taken you from your home in a weak state. But you know how urgent it was from our discourse with you all day today, my child, that you get here this evening. For the evil is accelerating in the world. We cannot hold back the chastisement much longer. The Father has at the foot of his throne the ball of redemption. Look up and describe what you see, my child. I see a very wonderful man. He is so grandfatherly with a long white beard, and he's sitting with the most beautiful cape on him. He looks like a regal king. He's smiling. There is no way to explain him, and he is so translucent and shining. I know it is the eternal Father. But he has at the foot of his throne a large ball. It's like a ball of fire. I know quite a number of years ago I saw this ball in a photograph taken by the people from Canada. I did not know what it meant then, but now I understand the photograph. Now Jesus is motioning to his mother at his side. Our Lady is standing at the right side of Jesus. I see that she is brushing the tears from her eyes. Now Jesus is backing up. He's backing up and going higher into the sky. And Our Lady hasn't moved. She is looking all about her. She looks so very sad. And now she's placing her fingers to her lips like this. My child, I implore you to love your brothers, even those that will persecute you. Love them.